Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated. So what exactly is Patreon? It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And just our podcast? Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. But we love you anyway. So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love. Yeah. Husband. Wife. Do you remember what happened yesterday? By which I mean a couple minutes ago, because we're recording these back to back. They're coming back from exile. They are. Yeah. They're coming out of fucking Babylon. We had a few seconds of story at the beginning of last week. Mm-hmm. That's giving me hope. I mean, yesterday, not last week. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I meant. Yesterday. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. But it's giving me hope. I'm like, we're almost there. Maybe there's some more story in this one. Maybe they intermix it. Maybe there's some better stuff. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful too. I'm being hopeful here. Well, let's go see what's going to happen. All right. So yesterday we did 1 Chronicles Chapter 9. Mm-hmm. And today we're jumping into 1 Chronicles Chapter 10. Let's go do this. Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Chronicles Chapter 10. Happy Friday to you. What the fuck was that? I'm excited because this one's a little bit short and we're getting through and we're almost done with these names. Fuck Chronicles. Let's go. Yeah, fuck Chronicles. Right, fuck Chronicles. Fuck Chronicles. Okay. Now the Philistines attacked Israel. Did they now? Mm-hmm. Okay. They attacked them for no reason.
Right.
They just
I mean,
came out
obviously,
of nowhere.
these are God's people. They obviously attacked them for no reason. It was not justified, unlike the times when they attacked them for sheep land and stuff like that.
Right,
I mean, when the Israelites attacked them.
The Israelites are allowed to attack whoever they want.
If your sheep need to graze, it's obviously a good reason to kill people.
Duh.
God.
Okay. So the men of Israel fled before them. Many were slaughtered on the slopes of Gilboa. Oh, isn't that Blessed Mountain?
I don't know.
Or is that Cursed Mountain?
I don't know.
It's one of the mountains.
Is it one of the mountains?
It is.
Okay.
The Philistines closed in on Saul and his sons. Remember Saul?
Oh, this is back. Okay, where was Saul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they killed 3 of his sons, Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malchishua.
I do kind of remember this, yes.
Mm-hmm. The fighting grew very fierce around Saul, and the Philistine archers caught up with him and wounded him.
Okay. Wait, they wounded him. So, wait, this is where the guy was... Isn't this where the guy was in the field with him and then he came...
This is one of the
contradictions
that I couldn't get to.
Right,
that I read about.
Right,
but
so
I couldn't say.
The guy came... Just to reiterate, I think the guy came back with the dude's head, right? And was like, hey, they killed him in battle, right?
Yeah.
And then they killed him.
Pretty sure that was Saul.
Having killed him or whatever.
Yeah. They killed the
messenger.
Head bearer. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They killed the messenger. Mm-hmm. Fucking assholes.
Right.
All right. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Saul groaned to his armor bearer, "Take your sword and kill me before these pagan Philistines come to taunt and torture me."
That poor guy. He got killed for nothing.
Right.
Fuckers.
But his armor bearer was afraid and would not do it.
Oh.
So Saul took his own sword and fell on it.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
When his armor bearer, the guy that bears arms, realized that Saul was dead, he fell on his own sword and died.
Oh, shit.
Right? This is not the story we heard.
Right. Yeah, this is not the story we heard, because that dude came back in the last one.
I have been sitting on this for so long, since we talked about the Saul contradiction episode.
Yeah.
Because I read it, and I couldn't say anything about it. Because
right.
The contradiction was in Chronicles, and we weren't there yet.
Yeah, not only did he kill himself, but his armor bearer who was with him killed himself too.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right? So Saul and his 3 sons died there together, bringing his dynasty to an end. When all the Israelites in the Jezreel Valley saw that their army had fled and that Saul and his sons were dead, they abandoned their towns and fled.
Yeah.
So the Philistines moved in and occupied their towns.
I mean, that's what happens in war, I guess,
Could you imagine, so we... our country goes to war with another country, invades it, whatever.
Yeah.
And then me and you just, walk in after the fighting's done, and we're like, I like this house. We'll just live in this house now.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah, this one has a bidet.
Right, yeah, a bidet.
and a hot tub in the back. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, get the pick, right?
I want a garage.
Oh, you want a garage? Yeah. And a workshop shed in the back.
Yeah.
Because I want the garage to be a garage, not a workshop.
Really?
That we can't park in.
Okay.
I want to be able to park in the garage.
Because we have such nice cars that we need to keep.
But it snows here. It would be nice to have our cars in the fucking garage.
That's fair.
If we don't...
I said that's fair.
I'm just saying, if we're not going to park in the garage, why not just make it a giant garage-shaped shed?
Right.
Yeah. Without the garage door part.
I said it was fair.
Okay.
It's all good. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. When we take over the land.
Yeah.
From somebody that we conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we walk in and choose the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've always wanted a bidet.
At least we have this life plan worked out.
Sure.
We're gonna have this one. This one, if it ever happens, we're solid on it. So we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you use a bidet? I've always wanted one.
I don't know.
You would. I would
at least try it.
You would try it.
I'd at least try it.
But okay, so when I was a kid, I lived in Italy.
Yeah.
And everything, bidets were just common. They were in every bathroom.
They had bidets for days?
Bidets for days. Oh my God, you guys gotta watch Julie Nolke and Pulp Comedy on YouTube. They did good. So, yeah, bidets for days.
Right.
But I did not understand them because I was just a little kid. And I didn't understand their purpose. And... so I can't really... They're like little sinks.
But you didn't ever drink out of it, did you?
No. But I did let my Barbies bathe in it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Barbie pole shaped size.
Okay.
Size shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah. So my Barbies... and my mom would come in and be like, "Don't play in that." and
now you know why.
Why?
Right, yeah.
The next day, back at the farm. Mm-hmm. When the Philistines went out to strip the dead, they found the bodies of Saul and his sons on Mount Gilboa.
Okay.
I'm almost positive Mount Gilboa is Blessed Mountain.
Okay, all right.
So they stripped off Saul's armor and cut off his head.
Oh,
that's not what we read about, right?
Well, but now the guy that this could actually explain the thing, not necessarily be a contradiction.
Right.
Because they did cut off his head. Now, if somebody takes it back to whoever it was,
right,
then that would make sense.
Right.
But we're not there yet. So
no, let's read the rest. Then they proclaimed the good news of Saul's death before their idols and to the people throughout the land of Philistia.
Okay.
They placed his armor in the temple of their gods, and they fastened his head to the temple of Dagon.
That is definitely not taking it back to the people.
Right?
So
holy shit.
Yeah.
But when everyone in Jabesh Gilead heard about everything the Philistines had done to Saul, all their mighty warriors brought the bodies of Saul and his sons back to Jabesh.
Yeah.
Then they buried their bones beneath the great tree at Jabesh, and they fasted for 7 days. So Saul died because he was unfaithful to the Lord. Not because,
because he was killed in battle.
Right.
Right, yeah.
He failed to obey the Lord's command, and he even consulted a medium instead of asking the Lord for guidance.
I mean, he was kind of a dick. He kept trying to kill David and stuff, But at the same time, God liked him at one point, too. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of went crazy, and I feel like that was God's fault.
Yeah.
If there was a God,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree.
God could have stopped all that from happening.
He could have. So the Lord killed him and turned the kingdom over to David, son of Jesse. The end.
Oh, that was it?
Yep.
Well, that was story.
That was story.
That was story, damn it.
We're almost through this.
I think we're reading shit. This is I don't know. I thought it went to the 11th chapter.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But now maybe this is like a respite, and then we got one more, and then 11. I don't know. I don't know
how to take this, but I enjoyed it.
If you didn't skip this one, be glad you didn't skip it because there's story, right?
It was a great way to end the week.
Yeah, no, you couldn't ask for a better way to end the week. After all those fucking names.
It was like, it's Friday, have a short chapter, and have some story.
And it's got some substance. Yeah. And we even had a contradiction that we caught it in the middle of it.
Right?
Like, it doesn't get any better than that. We had coffee even.
We did have coffee.
Yeah.
This was the best episode
ever. It was a great episode.
I
don't know how you guys feel about it, but we loved it.
I kind of wish I could go back and, be funnier. And,
right. Because, I didn't
know.
We were kind of sunken beforehand, thinking names, right?
Yeah. And now, I didn't know to be better on my game.
Right. We didn't know we had to be on the ball.
Yeah.
Shit.
Which, you know what? We should always be on the ball. That's
on us. We should always be on, yeah.
That's on us, husband.
That is on us, yeah. Definitely.
Okay. We'll do better next time, you guys.
Well, I mean, I think it was all right. It was all right. We did okay.
Right, but even with names, we should always be on our game.
I mean, it's hard.
It is hard.
It's really hard.
It's really hard, you guys. Yeah.
So, anyway, that was 1 Chronicles Chapter 10.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow, we're going to be back with
1 Chronicles Chapter 11.
Incorrect.
No, tomorrow is Saturday. I am so sorry. And so tomorrow... Saturday, we're doing Saturday Q&A.
And then, on
Sunday, we'll do Sacrilegious Book Club. And that evening, husband will post the weekly wrap-up.
Correct.
Or replay.
I usually do it in the morning, but whatever.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm lazy and I do it in the evening.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, you usually try to include the book club and the...
Yeah, which we usually finish the night before, so
that's true. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway...
Yeah, wife doesn't know what she's talking about.
Shut up. And then on Monday, we'll be back with 1 Chronicles Chapter 11.
There we go. Okay. That's better.
Good
all right.
call. Good catch.
We will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened on Friday?
Shit. I forgot to look.
Saul died.
No, I don't. Saul died.
He was so bad. He was unfaithful to the Lord. And
he's so bad he died twice.
Yeah.
In the Bible.
And he had consulted a medium, so the Lord killed him.
That was the Witch of Endor, right?
Yeah.
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 Good stuff.
That stuff happened, and so the kingdom turned over to David.
Okay. All right, so that was 1 Chronicles Chapter 10. Oh, might I...
Sure as fuck was.
Might I say...
What?
There was story last time.
There was.
Which means there might be story today.
There probably is.
That's exciting shit.
That is very exciting.
So what are we doing today?
Oh my God.
I know I threw you all off here.
You are all over the place.
I did. I fucked you up.
Yes. 1 Chronicles chapter 11.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Chronicles chapter 11.
Okay.
Then.
Kind
of like when we used to say.
Not now.
The next day.
When? Then.
All Israel gathered before David at Hebron and told him, "We are your own flesh and blood. In the past, even when Saul was king, you were the one who really led the forces of Israel. Yeah,
we liked you best.
Mm-hmm.
You were special.
Didn't he slay his thousands?
Tens of thousands. Saul's killed his thousands, and David killed his tens of thousands.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Lord your God told you, you will be the shepherd of my people Israel. You will be the leader of my people Israel.
He sure did.
So there at Hebron, David made a covenant before the Lord with
good old covenants.
All the elders of Israel. Can you stop? Oh my God.
We've already heard this story. I'm like,
and they anointed him king of Israel, just as the Lord had promised through Samuel.
They sure the fuck did.
Okay.
Yep.
Then David and all Israel.
When?
Then David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, or Jebus as it used to be called.
Wait, what?
It says that in parentheses.
Went to Jebus.
Jebus, Jebus.
Hey, Jerusalem used to be Jebus?
It's according to the Bible.
Huh.
Where the Jebusites.
Are you sure the fuck did it was Jebus?
Yeah. Where the Jebusites.
Thank Jebus. Sorry, I'm sorry.
You need to stop.
I'm in rare form tonight.
Yeah. Where the Jebusites, the original inhabitants of the land, were living. Original inhabitants of the land.
Well.
The people of Jebus taunted David, saying, "You'll never get in here."
Those damn people of Jebus.
But David captured the fortress of Zion, which is now called the City of David. David had said to his troops...
Because it wasn't that before David... I mean, David had to capture it before it was...
I thought he built it.
You know what? I think you're right.
He literally built the city of David.
Well, but was it because they razed the previous city and then they built one on top of it?
Oh, well, that's not what it said. It said he built a fucking city and named it after himself.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to... but I think you're... Maybe... I don't know. That might be one of those contradiction-y things.
It might be. I thought he built that city himself.
We'll find out at some point.
So anyway, it's now called the City of David.
Yeah, not Jebus.
No. David had said to his troops, "Whoever is first to attack the Jebusites will become the commander of my armies."
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Joab, the son of David's sister Zeruiah...
Watch out for that Joab guy.
Was first to attack, so he became the commander of David's armies.
Mm-hmm.
David made the fortress his home, and that is why it's called the City of David.
That's why.
No, it's because he fucking built it is why it's called the City of David. I'm really upset about this.
Yeah.
He extended the city from the supporting terraces to the surrounding area.
I do remember they said that.
While Joab rebuilt the rest of Jerusalem.
I think you might be wrong here. I think he did conquer a city and then rename it David.
Well, I'm going to find out.
And he built upon it, but like...
I'm going to find out because I'm very upset about this.
Right, okay.
And David became more and more powerful because the Lord of Heaven's armies was with him.
Not because he was just a good leader.
Heaven's armies.
It wasn't his doing, it was God's doing.
I forgot that sometimes it's the Lord of Heaven's armies.
Right. But just so you know, anytime you do good in life, it's not your doing.
Right.
It's God's doing.
But anytime
and if you do bad, it's all on you, man.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Unless he turned your heart.
But then you're still fucked.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You don't get credit for anything, really.
No credit.
Okay, so next section, we're going to learn about his mighty men. Remember his mighty men?
His mighty men?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
These are the leaders of David's mighty warriors. Together with all Israel, they decided to make David their king, just as the Lord had promised concerning Israel. Here is the record of David's mightiest warriors. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
The first was Jeshobeam, the Hachmonite, who was leader of the three, the mightiest warriors among David's men.
Okay.
Oh, we got a name now.
Yeah.
Nice. He once used his spear to kill 300 enemy warriors in a single battle.
Okay.
Remember?
Only did
Remember
that? Did
three?
they say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The three were.
That's right. They did cover these.
They
guys
were the
before.
killiest killers that ever killed.
Right, but then there was more to the squad. But there was three that were the three. Right.
These
they
three.
were the three.
Mm-hmm. Next in rank among the three was Eleazar, son of Dodai, a descendant of Ahoah. He was with David when the Philistines gathered for the battle at Pasdammim and attacked the Israelites in a field full of barley.
That was not a barley party.
That was not a parley party that day.
Parley
party. It was a party of parleys.
Yeah, sure.
Parlay?
We'll just go with that, yeah.
The Israelite army fled, but Eleazar and David held their ground in the middle of the field and beat back the Philistines.
All by themselves, you know? That's the way that goes. You just kill an entire army with 2 people.
So the Lord saved them by giving them a great victory.
Yeah.
So they won, so the Lord let them win.
I've said this before, but like if me and like my buddy took on an entire army and like won, I'd be like, no, I did a great job. Fuck God, I got that shit. Yeah. That was all me.
I'm the one that's exhausted.
Who's got blood all over me?
Exactly.
Who's fucking dying like of, multiple minor wounds and shit? That'd be me.
Yeah. Yeah.
God didn't get dirty down here. He wasn't down here with me.
Once, when David was at the rock near the cave of Adullam, the Philistine army was camped in the valley of Rephaim. The 3 who were among the 30, an elite group among David's fighting men, went down to meet him there. I kind of remember this.
Okay.
David was staying in the stronghold at the time, and a Philistine detachment had occupied the town of Bethlehem. David remarked longingly to his men, "Oh, he wants water. I remember this." And somebody brings him water.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's like, "You moron."
Right.
"Oh, how I would love some of that good water from the well by the gate in Bethlehem." So the 3 broke through the Philistine lines, drew some water from the well by the gate in Bethlehem, and brought it back to David. But David refused to drink it. Instead, he poured it out as an offering to the Lord. "God forbid that I should drink this," he exclaimed. "This water is as precious as the blood of these men who risked their lives to bring it to me."
So we're going to dump it out.
Yeah, this sounds great. This is smart.
Yeah.
It's so precious that nobody gets any of it.
We're going to waste it all.
Yeah.
And your lives meant nothing to me.
That risk you took?
Right. It was all for nothing.
Yeah. So David did not drink it. These are examples of the exploits of the 3. Abishai, the brother of Joab, was the leader of the 30. He once used his spear to kill 300 enemy warriors in a single battle.
That was the same as the other guy.
I know. Why didn't he get to be a 3?
I don't know, but why is it always like 300 though?
Because 300 is big and
big
good.
Number. Yeah. That's a big number. 300. Yeah, that sounds good.
Anything more than that would be unrealistic.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
It was by such feats that he became as famous as the 3.
Also, who was counting?
Did you even hear what I just said?
Yeah, he became as famous as the 3.
Yeah.
But who was counting?
He was.
So we're supposed to just trust his counting?
Yeah, because people never lie.
But like you're sitting there and like people are coming at you with swords and spears and shit,
going,
and you're like
1,
2, 3,
4.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
That's exactly what happened.
And we're supposed to but that also means he was boasting about what he did too, because nobody else was counting for him.
Unless they went afterwards and counted all the bodies.
What, did his spear mark leave a fucking specific mark that others wouldn't show?
Maybe.
You're supposed to remember every face that you killed with 300 people dead?
Maybe.
Or more?
You don't know. Abishai was the most famous of the 30. He was as famous as the 3.
Okay, yeah.
And was their commander, though he was not one of the 3.
Why?
Didn't say.
Because I don't understand. Like, he's as good as them. He killed 300 people with his spear.
Just like
the leader of
That's
the 3.
That's what I said. Why isn't he one of the 3?
Right. It doesn't... Maybe it should have been the 4.
Right.
But they needed a leader for the 30.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll skip being in the 3, and I'll go be part of the 30.
Yeah.
And I'll take on this.
Yeah. He's like, I will step down so that... there could be 3, because 3 is better than 4. It's a nice number. But with the caveat that I get to lead the 30.
Right. And maybe he only actually killed 200 people, but he's like, in the book, though,
you got to write
300, though.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'll do this, but, since I don't get to be part of the 3 or 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
I killed 300 people.
And make sure that I'm as famous as the 3.
Right. Yes.
Like, my name needs to go down with them.
I'm like right there with you guys, okay?
Right. Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah.
All right.
I agree. Do you agree?
I agree.
Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah.
There was also Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, a valiant warrior from Kabzeel. We already read about these.
I know.
I hate it.
That's why I'm having fun with it, because I'm like, whatever. I already know this shit.
He did many heroic deeds, which included killing 2 champions of Moab.
Yeah. What's a champion?
A good fighter.
Okay.
A good fighter guy.
Is it like their 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's their 3.
They're 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another time, on a snowy day, he chased a lion down into a pit and killed it.
Pesky fucking lions.
I hate when lions chase me and stuff.
Right?
But it's sad that he chased it into a pit and killed it.
Right.
Like, leave the lion alone.
Yeah, why were you chasing around a fucking lion?
Once, armed only with a club, he killed an Egyptian warrior who was 7 feet tall.
Jeez.
And who was armed with a spear as thick as a weaver's beam. Remember the weaver's beam?
The weaver's, yeah. We had to look that up, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Benaiah wrenched the spear from the Egyptian's hand and killed him with it.
Oh, man.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
I remember it now, though.
Right.
Deeds like these made Benaiah as famous as the 3 mightiest warriors.
Oh my gosh, here's another famous person.
But he was not quite as good enough to be the leader of the 30.
Yeah.
He's like, I wish I could be a 3.
But he's close. He's right up there.
He was
it was going to be 5, then they were like, well, we can't have 5. We got to have 3.
Yeah.
So you guys got to go do other things.
Yeah.
And you're still going to get a mention, man. You're getting a shout out.
But you are not as good as
part of the 3.
Yeah. And you're not as good as the one who's going to lead the 30.
Right. But you're not just like in the mix with the 30.
Right.
You get your own mention, man.
Yeah, you're a special 30.
You're special.
He was more honored than the other members of the 30, though he was not one of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
And David made him captain of his bodyguard.
Oh,
See?
Okay.
That's what happened.
Right.
Yep. David's mighty warriors also included... Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Asahel, Joab's brother... Elhanan, son of Dodo from Bethlehem, Shema from Herod, Helez from Pelon, Ira, son of Ikish from Tekoa, Abizar from Anathoth, Sibbecai from Hushah, Zalman from Ahoa, Maharai from Netopha, Helid, son of Bana from Notipha, Ithai, son of Ribai from Gibeah, in the land of Benjamin. Benaiah from Pirathon. Hurai from near Nahal Gosh. Not near from there, just from near there.
Near. Okay.
Abai Alban from Aruba, Jamaica. Come on, I want to take you. Asmaveth from Bahiram, Eliabah from Shalban, the sons of Joshin from Gizon.
Yeah, those guys.
Jonathan, son of Shaggy from Harar.
Son of Shaggy?
Sure as fuck
I love it.
Yep. Ahiam, son of Sharar from Harar.
Yeah.
Eliphal, son of Ur. Hephir from Makirah. Ahiah from Pelon, Hezro from Carmel, Parai, son of Ezbai, Joel, the brother of Nathan, Mibhar, son of Hagri, Zelek from Ammon.
Oh my God.
Naharai from Beeroth, the armor bearer of Joab, son of Zariah. Ira from Jatir, Gareb from Jatir, Uriah the Hittite. Sorry.
It's all right.
Zabad, son of Ali. Adina, son of Shiza. The Reubenite leader who had 30 men with him. Hanan, son of Makah. Joshaphat from Mithna. Uzziah from Ashtaroth.
Good God.
Shema and Jeel, the sons of Hatham from Ur. Jadiel, son of Shimri. Joah, his brother from Tiz, Alil from Mahava, Jerubai and Joshaviah, the sons of Elnam, Ithma from Moab, Elil and Obed, and Jesel from Zobah. The end.
Basically, the list of people that they don't really give a fuck about. Here, we're going to list them off, but they're the ones that aren't that important.
Yeah. You could have said there was the 3, and then there was the leader of the 30, and then there was the one who wasn't quite as good as the leader of the 30.
Right.
So he became the bodyguard, and then there was the other 20 some odd.
Yeah, who came from various places in the land.
Yeah.
You know? Like, just leave it at that.
And we'll write it down, but not here.
Right. We don't need to know all their fucking names.
Yeah.
And nobody needs to know all their names.
No. Nobody.
But okay. I mean, at least there's some story.
There was some story.
You know, there's also some names, but story. But this writer guy, likes to list names a lot.
Well, that's why he's called a chronicler.
Yeah. I'm not all about chronicling names. I'm like, we already chronicled this shit.
Right.
So why do we got to chronicle it again?
Well,
I feel like you're over chronicling.
He's a historian, and he didn't know that what he was writing was going to be paired up in the same book eventually with the other stuff.
I feel like they've had like 3,000-4,000 years to like edit this shit out.
I agree.
I'm just saying, like, this could have been so much better, you know?
Yeah.
And they used to rewrite the Bible all the time back then. Why can't we just rewrite it? Well, hell, they still rewrite it.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of fucking versions of the Bible out there. Mm-hmm. And this new translations. Why can't we just edit some of this bullshit out?
I would edit some of this bullshit
right?
out.
And we're planning on it. Yeah. Like, as soon as you ever get started on it.
Hey, fuck off.
Just in case we haven't mentioned it before, I think we probably did. But we're planning on writing a sacrilegious Bible. Sacrilegious Discourse Bible.
Yeah. It's not a sacrilegious Bible. It's the Bible as written by Sacrilegious Discourse.
Right.
Wife and husband.
We're going to have fun with it. Mm-hmm. And we're going to release it book by book.
Yeah.
So.
And there'll be F-bombs
Someday we're going to have a self-pub, Bible-y thing out there.
A Bible-y thing.
Bible-y thing.
Oh my God, that's probably what we're going to call it, too. Sacrilegious Discourse's Bible-y thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think it should, instead of saying Bible, it should say Bible-y thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
All right, guys. That was 1 Chronicles Chapter 11, and tomorrow we will be back with
1 Chronicles Chapter 12.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
A big old recap, and like David took the city of Jebus.
Yeah.
And
Zion.
We talked about the 3, who were the 5, who were the 3. Mm-hmm. And the 30.
And the 30, his mighty 30.
Yeah, 3, 5, and 30.
Yeah.
And then we listed all the 30.
Boy, did we. And how.
That was not my favorite part about the episode yesterday.
That was my least favorite part.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was 1 Chronicles Chapter 11.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're getting into
1 Chronicles Chapter 12.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Chronicles Chapter 12.
All right.
I'm very excited. More David stuff.
You sound really excited.
Well, this repeat of shit is not my favorite.
No, nor is it my favorite.
No, and it's just more about David that
right.
I already did that.
I know, right?
Okay. Gird your loins. Hold on to your butts.
Okay.
The following men joined David at Ziklag while he was hiding from Saul, son of Kish.
Okay.
They were among the warriors who fought beside David in battle. All of them were expert archers.
Great.
Naturally.
That's awesome.
Were they as good as Katniss Everdeen?
I doubt it.
And
I feel like we've used that before, though.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
Just saying.
Sorry. Maybe I used it the first time they said it in the fucking David chapters early on.
We're nearly to 450 episodes, so, the chances of us reusing material is probably pretty strong.
That's true.
So...
They could shoot arrows or sling stones with their left hand as well as with their right. What?
Damn, they're amazing.
Those ambidextrous fuckers.
Right?
Damn. They were all relatives of Saul from the tribe of Benjamin.
Okay.
Their leader was Ahiezer, son of Shammah from Gibeah.
Great.
His brother Joash was second in command.
I remember Joash.
I do too. These were the other warriors. Jaziel and Pelet, sons of Asmaveth, Barakah, Jehu from Anathoth, Ishmael from Gibeon, a famous warrior and leader among the 30.
Oh, well, but not as famous as the 5 that they mentioned the other day.
Nope. Jeremiah, Jahaziel, Johanan, and Jozabad from Gedera.
Okay.
Eleuzai.
Wait, I have to ask, because they're naming somebody that was a famous warrior among the 30. Are we doubling up, like, naming some of the same fucking people again in, like, the very next chapter?
Yeah.
I can't keep track of who we're naming, but it feels like what?
Yeah. I think so. Eleuzai, Jeremoth, Beliah, Shemariah, and Shephatiah from Haruf, Elkanah, Ishiah, Azarel, Joezer, and Joshabim, who were Korahites.
Yeah, they were, I guess.
Joella and Zebediah, sons of Jeroham from Gedor.
Yeah.
Some brave and experienced warriors from the tribe of Gad also defected to David while he was at the stronghold in the wilderness.
Okay.
They were expert with both shield and spear.
Well, it would really suck to just be an expert at shield. So it's probably good that they have the spear too.
But guess what?
What?
They were as fierce as lions and as swift as deer on the fucking mountains.
I think they're lying.
I bet they are.
I don't
lying.
think they could beat a deer in a foot race.
No, I don't think so
they're
either.
lying.
Yeah. Ezer was their leader. Obadiah was second. Eliab was third. Mishmanah was fourth. Jeremiah was fifth. Attai was sixth. Eliel was seventh.
Oh my God.
Johanan was eighth. Elzabad was ninth. Jeremiah was 10th.
Holy fuck. This is painful.
Machbenai was 11th. Okay?
Yeah, great. Okay.
These warriors from Gad were army motherfucking commanders.
Wow, that's great.
Even the weakest among them could take on 100 regular troops.
Yeah.
And the strongest, ready?
Yeah, I'm
ready for this?
Ready.
Could take on 1,000.
That's more than... Wait, that's... Then what's so special about the 300 that the other guy killed in the battle?
Exactly.
That makes it sound like chump change.
Yeah.
I'm not buying this because they're not...
This is lies.
Right. They're like, wait, 300, he killed 300 in one battle. And then they're like, but these guys can take on 1,000 and they're less than those guys. But which one is it though? Because you're kind of just making up fishtails here that just keep getting fucking larger.
Yeah, they're just throwing numbers at us.
Right.
They didn't expect us to pay attention.
Oh, right. I forgot it. That part is where they fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
These were the men who crossed the Jordan River during its seasonal flooding at the beginning of the year and drove out all the people living in the lowlands on both the east and the west banks. They were like, get ye out. Ye do not live here anymore.
Right.
I love land and this one is mine.
Right.
Others from Benjamin and Judah came to David at the stronghold. David went out to meet them and said, if you have come in peace to help me, we are friends. But if you have fucking come to betray me to my enemies, you assholes, when I am innocent, then may God of our ancestors see it and punish you bitches. Then the Spirit came upon Amasai, the leader of the 30, and he said, we are yours, David. We are on your side, son of Jesse. Peace and prosperity be with you and success to all who help you, for your God is the one who helps you.
Yeah.
Yep. Delicious. Slurp. So David let them join him, and he made them officers over his troops.
So he just took in these people who, quote unquote, defected. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And he's like, you're automatically in charge.
Yep.
That seems like, I mean,
not fair.
Look, I get it. Like, they're good warriors, maybe, right? Okay, so that's awesome. But, like, wouldn't you take somebody that had been with you the whole time and be like, yes, look, I understand you're really good, but you're going to need to, like, stay in the ranks for a bit before we promote you because I'm trusting you with my entire army. So, like, I need to know that you're not going to redefect.
Yeah. Maybe you're a double spy.
Right.
But... You know, they were really stupid back then. Maybe they didn't know about double spies.
There could be that. And they had a lot of fucking faith in God sometimes, like David did. You know, like he's like, may God strike you dead if you know whatever, blah 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 blah. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. But okay,
right. Some men from Manasseh defected from the Israelite army and joined David when he set out with the Philistines to fight against Saul. But as it turned out, the Philistine rulers refused to let David and his men go with them.
I remember that.
After much discussion, they sent them back, for they said, "It will cost us our fucking heads if David switches loyalties to Saul and turns against us."
Right. And I don't blame him because he was secretly killing Philistines, you know, on the side. So
yes, he was. Here is a list of the... Do we have to?
We have to.
Here is a list of men from Manasseh who defected to David as he was returning to Ziklag.
Joy.
Adnah, Jozabad, Jadiel, Michael, Jozabad, Elihu, and Zilithai.
That wasn't that bad.
No, that wasn't that bad at all. Each commanded 1,000 troops from the tribe of Manasseh.
Okay.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
They helped David chase down bands of raiders, for they were all brave and able warriors who became commanders in his army.
They were brave and able.
Able and brave.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
Multifaceted.
You can be brave and not be very able.
True, right?
And you can also be, like, really able, but so fucking stupid and not brave at all.
Right.
Yeah. So, to be both, that's great.
Yeah, it's better than not being both.
That's like when I say, I am good with words not.
Right, yes.
Day after day, more men joined David until he had a great army, like the army of God. Just like it. Okay?
So, the army of God is like David's army?
Mm-hmm.
Is David's army actually the army of God?
No, it's just like it, though.
Like it.
It's just like it.
Then what battles have the army of God fought in?
It's not listed here.
Okay. I don't know that they've ever listed any battles that the army of God fought in.
Maybe it's in one of those missing scrolls.
Oh, okay. That's probably what it is, yeah.
But apparently David's army is almost like it.
Right. I mean, basically what I've seen is just God, like, you know, farting on the enemies and, like, you know, making them be weak and shit. Noxious fumes or something.
What I have seen is that there's no such thing as God.
Right.
And that
I meant to say that's what we read.
Yeah.
Sounded more like he farted on people.
Well, these people are stupid.
Oh, I agree. They're
childish.
There's two things going on here. These people were, like, so desperate to attribute wins and losses to reasons, right? Mm-hmm. And so they attribute them to gods or lack of gods or whatever, right?
Curses.
Yeah. And then there's the wonderful rewriting that happens after the fact to make it all work.
Yeah.
Right?
And they were simple as well.
Yeah. And not only are they trying to rewrite it to make it work, they have to write it more than one time in the same fucking book to make sure that they get it exactly right. Or, like, you know how sometimes... No.
What you're saying here is not true or fair. Okay. They were not writing a book.
Right.
And they were not rewriting another chapter of a book.
All right, that's fair. You're right there. But at the same time, there are multiple people writing sections of what is now the Bible, and they are, like, fighting over who can make David the greatest.
Right. And I agree with you on that. I'm like,
okay, guys, this is really just a shit show at this point, because do you know how many things you fucked up within writing, like, while writing this thing?
Yeah. It's true.
It's like, it's piling up.
Yeah.
Okay?
He's just a dude.
Right.
Whatever. These are the numbers of armed warriors who joined David at Hebron. They were all eager to see David become king instead of Saul, just as the Lord had promised. Mm-hmm. From the tribe of Judah, there were 6,800 warriors armed with shields and spears. From the tribe of Simon, there were 7,100 brave warriors. From the tribe of Levi, there were only 4,600 warriors.
I mean, they were the priests, so...
This included Jehoiada, leader of the family of Aaron, who had 3,700 under his command.
Wait, what? They said that...
Leader of the family of Aaron.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
This also included Zadok, a brave young warrior with 22 members of his family who were all officers, I will have you know. From the tribe of Benjamin, Saul's relatives, there were 3,000 warriors. Damn. Okay. Saul's relatives were...
They're like, fuck Saul.
Fuck Saul. We're related, but not by choice.
Right.
Most of the men from Benjamin had remained loyal to Saul until this time. From the tribe of Ephraim, there were 20,800 brave warriors.
Damn.
Right? Each highly respected in his own clan. Mm-hmm. From the half-tribe of Manasseh west of the Jordan, 18,000 men were designated by name to help David become king.
Wow.
Holy moly. From the tribe of Issachar, there were 200 leaders of the tribe with their relatives. All these men understood the signs of the times and knew the best course for Israel to take. They were like, we are blowing with the wind and it is not looking good this way, so we shall go that way.
I'm just saying, like, if you're going to choose a side, don't you choose the guy that's killed the tens of thousands and not the thousands?
That's just good math.
Right.
That's good, solid math.
Yeah. I don't think this has anything to do with what's good for Israel or anything.
No.
It has to do with the fact that David apparently is a good leader. And he is able to kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, dude killed a giant, for fuck's sake. From the tribe of Zebulun, there were 50,000 skilled warriors. They were fully armed and prepared for battle and completely loyal to David.
That's great. For David.
Slurp. From the tribe of Naphtali, there were 1,000 officers and 37,000 warriors armed with shields and spears.
Wow.
From the tribe of Dan, there were 28,600 warriors.
That's a lot for Dan.
All prepared for battle.
Dan brought it.
Yeah,
they're like,
he did.
They're there. Like, because they were a small tribe.
They were a small tribe.
You know?
Yep.
I'm just saying, Dan did their part there.
Good on you, Dan.
Right?
From the tribe of Asher, there were 40,000 trained warriors, all prepared for battle.
Okay.
From the east side of the Jordan River, where the tribes... Oh, shout out to East Side Gang! What? Where the tribes of Reuben and Gad and the half-tribe of Manasseh lived, there were 120,000 troops armed with every kind of weapon.
Every kind.
Even pots and pans. I mean, from what I have seen...
They just picked up sticks.
Like in the movie Tangled, a frying pan is the best weapon.
Right. Yeah, those work really well.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, frying pan... Just telling you.
But if you're going to use a stick to battle, don't pick it up on a Sunday, for God's sakes.
Right, because it might be the wrong kind on the wrong day. And
it's the wrong day.
Yeah.
Remember the guy that died on, the Sabbath for...
Aaron's sons.
No, they lit the fire.
Oh, yeah.
There's another guy that died on the Sabbath for picking up sticks.
I'm sorry. It's also arbitrary and stupid. It's hard to keep straight. Yeah. All these men came in battle array to Hebron with the single purpose of making David the king over all Israel. In fact, everyone in Israel agreed that David should be their king.
I bet Saul did not agree.
I don't think he agreed. I'm pretty sure he disagreed.
Right.
They feasted and drank with David for 3 days, for preparations had been made by their relatives for their arrival.
Yeah.
So they partied?
I guess.
They got together and partied.
I mean, why not? They got lots of people to fight for them, and they got a good leader, and they're like, we're gonna win.
It just seems like a poor use of resources, from time to money and food and
right
energy.
Yeah. I don't disagree entirely.
Clean underwear.
But, get their spirits up before they go into battle,
Sure. Right. And people from as far away as Issachar, Zebulun, and Naphtali brought food on donkeys, camels, mules, and oxen. Vast supplies of flour, fig cakes, clusters of raisins, wine, olive oil, cattle, sheep, and goats were brought to the celebration.
Wow, they had a big old feast.
They did not bring ducks. Quack.
I mean... Yeah, I guess they didn't.
There was great joy throughout the land of Israel. The end.
Right. Yeah, except for Saul.
Right.
Saul was not joyous either.
He was
not on board, and he was not joyous.
Yeah, he disagreed, and he lacked joy.
Right. He was not all about this.
No, he was not.
No.
But David's guys were
all on board, apparently.
They were throwing the biggest barley party you ever heard.
We're having a good old time out here, and then we're going to go kill Saul.
We are going to gorge ourselves crazy fat, and then we're going to wake up from our drunken, slobbery stupor, and we are going to go kill some fuckers.
But they never killed Saul. No. It was the other tribe.
I said kill some fuckers.
Fuckers, yeah. Yeah. They probably did kill some fuckers.
I think they probably did.
Yeah. But they didn't kill Saul.
No.
In fact, David killed the messenger. Well, depending on which version you read.
Right.
David killed the messenger that came and told him that they killed Saul. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, anyway, there was that recap.
Yay!
That was 1 Chronicles Chapter 12.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow we will be back with
1 Chronicles Chapter 13.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
We were recounting who all backed David in his, battles and shit. And
everybody loves David.
And there were some ambidextrous people.
They were able to use both hands. That is correct.
Yeah.
And they were so impressed with that fact.
They really were.
And they killed thousands and thousands and thousands of men.
Yeah, they exaggerated a bit. Remember, they were like, each person can kill 1,000, and we're like, well, wait, the other people that were the best, they only killed 300.
Yeah.
And we're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't know. We're the Bible.
They were telling big dick stories.
Right? Yeah. So that happened. That was 1 Chronicles Chapter 12.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're getting into
1 Chronicles Chapter 13.
Let's go read it.
Let's. Okay, 1 Chronicles Chapter 13.
Okay.
We're still with David.
Okay. Got it.
David consulted with all his officials, including the generals and captains of his army. Because they are some of his officials.
Question whether they were part of the all or not, I don't know.
Then he addressed the entire assembly of Israel as follows.
Okay. Yep.
If you approve, and it is the will of the Lord our God, let us send messages to all the Israelites throughout the land, including the priests and Levites in their towns and pasture lands. Let us invite them to come and join us. It is time to bring back the ark of our God. Bring it back.
Yeah.
For we neglected it during the reign of Saul.
Sure did.
The whole assembly agreed to this, for the people could see it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, of course.
So that's what they did.
Yeah, let's go get that ark.
Gotta go get it.
I mean, that's important shit.
Gotta go right now.
We don't know where it is now.
Right.
But it was important shit.
Yeah. Had the box with the book.
Yeah.
So David summoned all Israel from the Shihor Brook of Egypt in the south, all the way to the town of Lebo Hamath in the north, to join in bringing the Ark of God from Kiriath Jearim.
Okay.
Then David and all Israel went to Baalah of Judah, also called Kiriath Jearim, to bring back the Ark of God, which bears the name of the Lord, who is enthralled between the cherubim.
Yeah.
You know, that guy.
So he's sitting right there.
Sitting right there.
Can't see him?
Yeah. He's God of the land.
It's God right there.
He's God of that little plot of land.
And now we don't know where the fuck God sits because we can't find the fucking thing.
Oh, we lost his throne.
And maybe it's melted down. We don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's melted down.
Right, but then did they melt God?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens to the idols.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They placed the Ark of God on a new cart and brought it from Abinadab's house. Uzzah and Ahio were guiding the cart.
Yeah,
remember what happens here?
Don't try to catch it when it falls.
Oof. David and all Israel were celebrating before God with all their might, singing songs and playing all kinds of musical instruments.
The question begs to be asked, was he dancing naked?
Lyres, harps, tambourines, cymbals, and trumpets. But not the saxophone. But when they arrived at the threshing floor of Nacon, boy, we know what happens on those threshing floors. Yeah. The oxen stumbled. Oh, don't do it! Don't do it, Uzzah! Don't do it, Uzzah!
Yeah, did he do it?
Oh, Uzzah reached out his hand to steady the ark. Oh,
he should have learned from the last time.
This tragedy. Then the Lord's anger, because, God hates it when you try to help.
Right? Yeah, why would you want to help?
his anger was aroused against Uzzah.
But why? I still don't understand why. I want to know why.
How dare you touch me? Next time, let me fall, bitch. And he struck him dead because he had laid his hand on the ark.
Oh.
Poor Uzzah.
Right?
He was just trying to help.
The people built this fucking thing, the ark, right? It was built. There was a whole fucking half a book about this shit.
Yeah.
And now somebody tries to stop it from falling over and he dies.
Yeah.
Somebody literally built this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're telling me they didn't touch it?
He's like, thank you very much. Now go away. Wait, come back. I have a screw loose over here. You need to tighten me up. Right. Okay, move. Go away.
Yeah.
So Uzzah died there in the presence of God because God's a dick.
Yeah, he is.
David was angry because the Lord's anger had burst out against Uzzah.
Yeah.
He named that place Perez Uzzah, which means to burst out against Uzzah, as it is still called today.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know
if
it is.
I'm curious if that's true, actually.
I don't know if it's still called that, but I hope it is.
I'd be like, this is where God was a dick, here.
Right here on this spot.
I want to go visit. That's like one of my top spots. If we're going to go visit big biblical spots, I want to find the place where God was specifically
God was a murdery fuck.
He was a dick right here.
Right here.
I'm standing in the place where God was a dick.
Yep.
You know? I want to be able to say that.
I would like to say that
and take
as
a nice
well.
picture with me smiling. Maybe, you and me smiling. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, God was a dick.
Yeah, God was a murdery fuck here. Yep. David was now afraid of God, and he asked, how can I ever bring the ark of God back into my care?
Yeah.
He's like, God was a dick! Oh, shit! I was mad at him.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Oh, I called him a dick, and now, even though he was a dick, I'm scared of being in trouble.
Right. I mean, he just died for, just touching the fucking ark.
Yeah.
So
David did not move the ark into the city of David. Instead, he took it to the house of Obed-Edom of Gath.
I feel like, was God for this move, or did God want to go to, the city of David?
I have no idea.
Because I feel like they didn't consult God in this change of plans.
They didn't.
And they're just like, dude, this fucking thing killed one of my buddies.
Yeah.
And we're putting it over here for a while because I don't know what's up with this thing, but no.
Yeah.
And then... But they didn't consult God.
No.
So wouldn't God be pissed off that they didn't take it to where he was supposed to go?
You would think that God would be mad that they didn't consult him.
I would think that, yeah.
But who knows? He's a capricious, fickle son of a bitch.
Right?
The Ark of God remained there in Obed-Edom's house for 3 months. And the Lord blessed the house of Obed-Edom and everything he owned. The end.
Yeah.
That happened.
That did happen.
Yep.
I mean, according to the Bible.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I do remember saying that, if I was that guy, I'd be like, just, you can leave it here. We're good,
Because he blessed them a lot.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. They had lots of blessings.
I think it was just, pot luck. He just got lucky while he had the fucking 3 months with the ark.
Yeah.
And then the dude died probably because he fell down and hit his head on a rock or something.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Probably. Probably when the oxen stumbled, the guy stumbled too.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying,
yeah.
Whatever. Either that or they were idiots and they put fucking uranium in the goddamn ark or something.
Shit.
I'm just saying, maybe it was fucking radioactive,
Oh, there was a story. Oh, it was a post-apocalyptic story. So I want to say it was a Last Babylon or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's after, nuclear blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right. Wipes out a lot of cities and the people are trying to gather back together, and then they find fresh water and they're all so happy, but then they're drinking the water and some of them are getting sick and they realize it's radiation poisoning and they find out, oh shit, it's from the water, and then they find out it was from stuff that was buried in the water, treasure that was buried in the water.
I see.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That I don't know why I just thought of that. You said
radiation
radiation
poisoning.
If
the world ever ends, what we're doing is we're boiling every bit of water we ever have, and we're doing that thing where
the Geiger counter.
No, where the water has to rise up and then dissipate back down.
Oh, okay.
So that's a way you purify. That's one way you purify water.
Oh, should we be doing that now anyway? Because all of our water is shit.
No, whatever. We'll just drink the poison.
Drink the poison.
It's not terrible poison. It's just only sort of bad poison.
Okay.
I
just wondered because a lot of people say that Dasani is bad, but it tastes good to me. I'm just saying.
I think it's more bad for what they're doing as far as I don't know. I don't know exactly what the bad things they do are, so I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Right.
But, like, I know they have some bad practices as far as a business go.
Oh, okay.
I think those are the things that people are concerned about. I should really look more into it. But
I thought that
there's so many things to rail against that I can't keep up with them all.
I thought that they were saying that they put shit in the water.
They probably do. I mean, who knows? It's a corporation, right? Does it save them money? Does it make them more profits? Then they probably do it.
I'm just saying it tastes good to me. So
I know one of them bottle fucking
person.
Like water from Lake Superior and call it fucking, purified water.
Glacier purified or whatever.
Like, yeah. We could go up there and just fucking dip cups in the goddamn lake and,
Yeah, if we don't want to get hit by the FDA or whatever.
Right. All right. We're not making water, so.
No, we're not making water.
Anyway, that was 1 Chronicles Chapter 13.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow we're going to not talk about water, and we'll be back with
1 Chronicles Chapter 14. And you don't know, we might talk about water.
All right, we might talk about water. I don't know.
You just don't know what the future holds.
We'll see you guys then, though.
Yep, bye. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
One of my least favorite stories, but also at the same time, it just shows the ridiculousness. Like, God killed a dude that tried to stop the ark from falling over on the fucking ground.
Yeah. Uzzah.
Yeah. I'm like, what in...
It doesn't make any sense.
Is going on there?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't supposed to touch it. He was just supposed to let it crash.
I didn't get much of a response on Twitter from it, but I thought it was really funny. I posted today on Twitter, justice for Uzzah.
Hashtag
justice for Uzzah.
Yeah.
And like one person liked it. I'm like, come on, guys.
That was pretty good, though.
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, justice for Uzzah, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry for him. He was just trying to help.
I know.
But God was like, don't.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm like, I guess you should have just let that shit crumble where it fell.
Right.
And then get in trouble for that.
Yeah. All right, well, that was when there's David shit, too.
Yeah, David, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we've already read all this.
We did it already, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was 1 Chronicles Chapter 13.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're getting into
1 Chronicles Chapter 14.
Let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, so 1 Chronicles Chapter 14, here we go.
Okay.
Then
I'm sorry. It's just, it starts that way so often.
Because of the way it's broken up.
I can't even, because I've made fun of it so many times.
I know.
And now when they just say it, I'm like, I've run out of material. You guys did it one too many times, so I'm stuck. I'm done.
The next day, then King Hiram of Tyre sent messengers to David along with cedar timber and stonemasons and carpenters to build that bitch a palace.
Yeah.
And David realized that the Lord had confirmed him as king over Israel and had greatly blessed his kingdom for the sake of his people Israel. Nice. Okay.
Which time was this that he was made king? Because I recall earlier on he was made king like 3 fucking times.
Yeah.
One was the sacred drawing of lots. One was when he was there on the farm with
Saul.
Yeah. Well,
it
was with Samuel. Or, not Samuel.
It was Saul when Saul had a headache.
There was the prophet that made him, I think it was Nathan or something like that.
Oh.
That made him a prophet the first time.
Okay.
And then there was the third time where he actually got made king some other way.
But I thought that one of the times was he played his harp for Saul because Saul had a headache.
I mean, that was one of the times he was soothing Saul, but that wasn't when he was made king.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
So.
I can't be held responsible. It's all stupid, so who cares?
Right.
Okay, then David married more wives in Jerusalem.
Yeah, because that was allowed then.
And they had more sons and daughters.
Mm-hmm.
These are the names of David's sons who were born in Jerusalem.
Don't care.
Shammua, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Ibhar, Elishua, what?
That? Yeah.
Elpalet, Noga, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphalet.
Oh.
Okay, did you get all that?
Yeah. I mean, I got that there were words there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nope. There's nothing to apologize. We got to read it.
We got to read it.
So there's nothing to apologize for.
I don't know the pronunciations. They're just all unfamiliar to me.
I mean, can you imagine how often we would do an episode if we had to research all the pronunciations in the Bible?
Oh my God.
We'd only be doing this like maybe once a week.
If that.
Maybe.
If that, because
that would just be studying the fucking pronunciations.
Yeah, and I'm not here for all that. I'm just trying to get through the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to anybody who is.
I'm not sorry.
No,
We're getting through this shit, and it doesn't really fucking matter anyway.
No, but I'm sorry to anybody who is under the mistaken impression that I am doing a scholarly or academic dive into this.
Hey, that's their own damn fault because we say it right up front. We are not doing that.
No, I'm just trying to read this shit.
And react because, we want to. Yeah. I mean, this is the first time we've ever heard this shit. No, this is the second time we've heard this shit. This is the second time we've heard this shit.
But you mean the Bible in particular. Yeah.
So
when the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king over all of Israel, they mobilized all their forces to capture him. They were just
friends with him, like just recently.
Mm-hmm.
That seems so weird.
They didn't like it.
Right.
But David was told that they were coming, so he marched out to meet them. He's like, I'm going to tell them a thing.
Yeah.
The Philistines arrived and made a raid in the valley of Rephaim. So David asked God, should I go out to fight the Philistines? Will you hand them over to me? And the Lord replied, yeah, go ahead. I'll hand them over to you.
Yeah, there you go.
So David and his troops went on up to Baal-perazim and defeated the Philistines there.
Yeah, because God said.
God did it! David exclaimed.
I mean...
He used me to burst through my enemies like a raging flood. So they named that place Baal-perazim, which means the Lord who bursts through. Because remember, Baal means Lord or Master.
But I was going to say it could also mean like the Lord is in King David that burst through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily named after God. And I'm just saying that because there's so much confusion about who was worshiping which God and when and how.
Right.
So, like, maybe it wasn't named after God. Maybe it was named after David.
Right. Like, the Lord being David burst through.
Right.
The Philistines had abandoned their gods there, so David gave orders to burn them. Kind of like how in Supernatural, Dean and Sam have to burn all the bodies.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got to burn all that shit.
Yeah.
They got to burn the bodies.
Right. No, so they don't want to be ghosts.
Yeah.
It's important shit.
Right?
Yeah.
But after a while, the Philistines returned and raided the valley again. They didn't learn. Those dummies.
Yeah.
And once again, David asked God what to do. Do not attack them straight on, God replied. I'm going to teach you to be a wily fuck.
Yeah.
Ready?
But why do you need to be wily when you have God on your side?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he just be able to be like,
why can't I
we're
just
going to
be
go
strong?
right in and kill him?
Yeah. Why?
Right.
Why? Instead, continued God, circle around behind and attack them near those poplar trees.
Yeah.
When you hear a sound like marching feet in the tops of the poplar trees, go out and attack. That will be the signal that God is moving ahead of you to strike down the Philistine army. Why we got to do all this subterfuge, God?
I'm thinking it was his military advisor, not God.
That's what I think too.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Look.
This is my working theory.
When you hear the bird call that I send you, that's the signal.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So David did what God commanded, and they struck down the Philistine army all the way from Gibeon to Gezer. So David's fame spread everywhere, and the Lord caused all the nations to fear David. The end.
Do you think the town of Gezer was like a retirement home?
Old Gezers?
I mean, I'm just curious, because like, where do we get where did Gezer come from? Because like old people are, referenced as geezers.
Our geezer is spelled differently from the biblical geezer.
No, well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping there's some story behind that.
I think you are
stretching here.
Stretching. Yeah.
I mean, just.
But let me ask you this: it says David's fame spread everywhere, and the Lord caused all the nations to fear David.
Yeah.
Don't you think that maybe David caused all the nations to fear David?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I think.
Well, and again, it's very localized, this fear, because we've talked about this before. There's not fear in the Americas from him. There's not fear in South Africa of him.
Right.
There's not fear in in fucking East Asia of him.
Right.
I mean, it's very fucking localized.
Right.
So, this God is just not all powerful.
It's just not all powerful.
Like, there's literally a circle on the map that you can count everything that happened in the fucking Bible.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That just does not strike me as all powerful. It strikes me as a localized fucking story that got out of hand.
It certainly did get out of hand.
Then it's way out of hand.
So out of hand.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was a short chapter.
It sure as fuck was.
So that was 1 Chronicles chapter 14.
Indeed.
And tomorrow we're going to be back with
1 Chronicles chapter 15.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
More David.
David.
Right?
David's the best.
Yeah, except for God was telling him to do something in a roundabout way because God apparently wasn't strong enough to, like, you know, just take on the people straight on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, whatever, you're supposed to be God, you motherfucker.
Right? But David's awesome.
Something like that.
He had 1 billion wives.
And he danced naked.
And 1,000 babies.
Yeah.
I would pay good money to see David dancing naked.
Would you?
I really would, because he would have been bouncing that ding dong up and down. And I just think that is the funniest shit. I want to see him wagging that ding dong for God.
You know, today they'd have taken him straight to fucking jail.
Well, yeah. Uh-huh. Because that's just crazy shit.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Right. Okay, so that was 1 Chronicles chapter 14.
It was.
And today we're going to be reading
1 Chronicles chapter 15.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Chronicles chapter 15.
Okay.
We're going to read more about David.
Are we?
Yep.
Okay.
David now built several buildings for himself in the city of David.
Well, that's nice. I want to build some buildings for myself.
In the city of husband?
In the city of husband, yeah.
He also...
To be coming soon.
Coming soon.
To a plot of land near you.
Oh, my God. Do you know I never heard the word Platte until I moved to Ohio?
Yeah, you told me that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just used to it here, so.
Well,
we also have drive-thrus, which is, like, foreign to most people, I think.
I think we've talked about this before,
Not drive-thrus like McDonald's drive-thru, but, like, you go get your beer and alcohol from them. Or, you know,
like
beer and liquor
your
from them.
convenience store drive-thru.
Yeah.
Is what you mean to say.
But it's not, but it's mostly beer and alcohol. It's like mostly beer and liquor.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we use it for a 12-pack of pop, usually.
Right.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
You can also buy cigarettes. You can buy all kinds of...
Yeah.
All your vices.
Right. It's, that's where
in a drive-thru. You drive through the building.
You go get your alcohol while you're driving in the drive-thru in Ohio.
Yeah.
That's how they works here.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're just that cool.
Well, with my ex, his parents came to visit me in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And they kept asking, you know, hey, let's pick up some beers. You guys, where's the nearest drive-thru? And we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what crazy place do you live that they sell beer in the drive-thru? And we're picturing, like, some McDonald's sell beer or some shit.
Right, yeah.
Like, what the hell? And then finally we realized that they were talking about a thing, and we were like, oh, they don't have those here. And he just kept saying, sure they do. And we were like, no, they really do
okay,
not.
You've lived here for 20 years. Mm-hmm. If you had never lived anywhere else, would you just assume that they're everywhere?
Probably.
Because they're fucking everywhere here, right?
Yeah, they really are. They're on every corner.
Right.
There's more drive-thrus than Starbucks.
There's a drive-thru in our small-ass little town.
I know.
Right down the street from us.
Like, walking distance.
Yeah, and the next little town over, too.
Yep.
Like, they're everywhere.
Like I said, they're more numerous than Starbucks.
They really are.
I mean, we've got quite a few Starbucks out here, too.
People got to get their alcohol.
Shit, yeah.
They got to get it while they're driving.
But not on Sunday.
Not on Sundays, yeah.
Not on Sundays.
Right.
You can't buy beer on Sundays.
You can in some places. They got to have a deli license, though.
Right.
So there's special stipulations
for
like
how you can get beer. If you go into a Speedway, they have the little sign printed out.
Right. Ultimately, these laws that we're talking about, they all go back to God and bullshit.
Religion.
Like that. Religion, yeah.
See how it all ties together?
Right, yeah.
Like, I remember I moved to Florida and we were in a dry county, and across the bay was a separate county.
Yeah.
And so the people that I was staying with would just hop in their little boat, go across the bay, and get their alcohol there.
Yeah.
And I remember just being like, you can't buy beer on Sunday? Like, I don't understand.
Right.
Like, I literally did not understand. Like, why is Sunday special? And they were just like...
How naive, right?
Yeah. They were like, what do you mean? Like, that's the day you go to church. And I was like, what's that got to do with it? Do with
me getting my fucking alcohol?
Right? Like, right. I literally didn't understand.
Right. So, I don't go to church. Why should I be punished because these fuckers go to church?
I don't believe in that shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Bull crap.
Yeah. So there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
sorry.
we got off track there a little
bit.
Woo!
We sure did. Okay, let's talk about David.
Yeah, David. Not drive-thrus.
Not drive-thrus.
No.
Maybe David just needed a drive-thru.
Right?
He needed to get his beer on.
I think when he was dancing naked, he found a drive-thru.
Oh, my God. David also prepared a place for the Ark of God and set up a special tent for it.
Yeah.
Then he commanded... Oh, wait. Did he get it out of that place?
Get it out of that.
The Ark, because they dropped it off.
I think they kind of skipped the story, but yeah.
Okay.
It stayed there for 3 months and then moved on.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know that because we already...
you know what? Because Uzzah died last time and they were Oh, no, that's when they dropped it off at the place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They dropped it off, but in this retelling, they never picked it up. But now he's like, we got it now.
Yeah, they just skipped that bit.
They skipped that part.
They're like, whatever, it's here, so let's just go with that.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't need to write all this other extraneous shit.
Sure. Then he commanded, no one except the Levites may carry the Ark of God. The Lord has chosen them to carry the Ark of the Lord and to serve him forever.
Yeah, because there's so many Levites around these days.
You said Levi, but Levites. You meant Levites.
Yeah, Levites.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know of any Levites?
I don't know.
Maybe they exist still.
I don't know. I mean...
Is there like a lineage of them somewhere? We should do a research into that sometime. Just see if they exist, maybe.
We should.
Because that would be neat to know.
I honestly don't know, but I will be honest with you. Up until the last 10 years, I would not have been able to tell you if I knew a person who was gay or if I knew a person who was Jewish or Catholic. I would not have been able to tell you any of those things because I just never...
It wasn't on your radar?
It wasn't on my radar. I don't notice stuff. I'm very oblivious.
Right.
And basically, if people don't out and tell me, I don't pick it up.
Right.
So, whatever.
Yep.
Then David summoned all Israel to Jerusalem to bring the ark of the Lord to the place he had prepared for it.
Also known as Jebus.
That's right.
Just saying.
This is the number of the descendants of Aaron, the priests, and the Levites who were called together.
I don't care about the numbers of them.
Are you ready for the numbers
I'm ready for the numbers of them.
Oh, you know what? I gotta say something real quick. Like, just now when I was saying, like, I wouldn't have been able to tell you because they weren't on my radar and I just didn't know.
Right.
That might have sounded like I was saying something like, I don't see color. And that is absolutely not what I was fucking saying, in case anybody gets the mistaken impression that I'm trying to say, I can't tell if you're black or white or Asian or whatever because I don't see color. I don't notice. Like, that's a lie.
Well, I think that given the circumstances of the last 10 to 15 years or 20 years, however you want to look at it, I think that identity has become more of a prevalent thing in the forefront of who people are.
Right, but there is a thing where white people go around saying, I don't see color.
Right.
And I'm not that person. That's a shitty, stupid thing to say.
Sure. No, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I was just saying that the fact that you didn't see these things before, not color, I mean, you see that. But like the things that you didn't see, I think that it's not so much that you were completely oblivious, but that they become more part of people's identities now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think it's something that we talk about more.
Yeah, well, I think that we've all had enough, and we're just like, yeah, this is what I am, so fuck off and leave me alone.
Well, I mean, I think I told you that the first time I ever experienced anti-Semitism was with a group of Catholic people.
Yep, and that was about 10 years ago,
That was about 10 years ago, and it was at a scrapbooking
right,
thing.
I remember.
And there were a bunch of women, and just from overhearing them, like, we would do these late night things where we would spend the whole weekend doing scrapbooky things, right? And so over the course of time, we got to know that some of these ladies were Catholic. And I had never specifically talked to somebody who I knew was Catholic. So I just thought it was interesting. So I kind of listened in on their conversations. And, they would arrive late on Sunday because they had to go to Mass and all that stuff. I don't know. So just kind of got to know that they were Catholic.
Right.
Just by being around them.
And they had their own little clique.
And they all sat at their own little table. And they all talked about their church and their stuff and their things.
Yep.
And then every once in a while, something would come up and they would be like, oh, but he's Jewish. But the way they said it was like, piece of shit or something. Right. And I'm like, whoa. And my sister was there with me. And so we went into the back room in the kitchen and we're like whispering to each other, like, did you hear that? That was anti-Semitism, wasn't it?
Right.
Like, am I crazy?
It's just not something, like,
I never heard it before then.
Well, I wouldn't, I grew up in a small town that was a very, racist area. Like, we had a lot of racism issues as far as, like, it's a small town and it's white rednecks that live here, basically, you know? And, but I never heard anything anti-Semitical. And
Anti-Semitic,
sorry. Yeah. My bad.
You would have heard racist shit.
Yeah, I would have heard, I did hear racist shit.
Yeah.
But
and I had heard racist shit before. Like, let's not pretend that that's not ever an issue. I had heard that plenty of times.
But I guess growing up, knowing, about, Nazi Germany and the Holocaust, I just figured that, and never having heard any anti-Semitic, statements.
Right.
I would have figured that we're just mosely past that, aside from like a few people here and there, right?
That's what I thought. Totally.
But no, they're just like sitting there at scrapbooking, talking like this. So that blew me away a little bit when you came back with that. Honestly.
Yeah. We stopped going there.
Yeah.
Because it was the owner was one of the people saying that shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We were like, no thanks.
Right.
So
that's rough.
Yeah. And the scrapbooking place closed soon after that. So.
Right.
It had nothing to do with us, I'm sure, but.
The part that, sorry, I know I'm droning on here a little bit, but.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're way off topic, but that's
something
okay.
that happens, in threads and in conversations online is that a lot of people view atheists as anti-Semitic. And because we're against God, because we're whatever, and I'm like, no, that's not the same thing, guys. We don't believe in God, and
we're against all the religions.
Right, and we're fine if you want to worship God, but leave us the fuck alone, really.
And get out of my Sundays, get out of my laws.
Right. Just
get out of my womb.
Do your thing over there and leave us all alone, okay? That's all we ask. Like if that was the case, we probably wouldn't even be doing this podcast right now.
No.
So, if people would just not approach us about it, not, if they could keep their mouth shut about their religion, we wouldn't be doing this podcast. But that's not the case.
Correct.
So anyway, David.
Okay, David. David needs a beer. I need a beer.
Right?
Okay, from the clan of
We got that
Kohath.
Angry Orchard shit still, right?
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we should have some of that.
Let's have a hard cider when we're done.
Yeah, we'll watch some Star Trek or something.
Oh, nice. That's such a perfect way to spend a Thursday, Friday night.
See? Yeah.
Okay. From the clan of Kohath, 120, with Uriel as their leader. From the clan of Merari, 220, with Asaiah as their leader.
I almost forgot that we had to count people.
Got to count.
For a second there.
Got to do the counting.
Now I'm like, shit, we're counting.
That's why we went off topic.
Right.
Okay, counting.
But it's still disappointing when you come back to it.
No,
it's
we're like,
fuck.
Womp womp.
Counting.
From the clan of Gershon, 130, with Joel as their leader.
Good old Joel.
Billy Joel. From the descendants of Elizaphan, 200, with Shemaiah as their leader.
Okay.
From the descendants of Hebron, 80, with Eliel as their leader. Mm-hmm. From the descendants of Uziel, 112. That's an odd number.
Right, yeah.
With Aminadab as their leader.
Okay.
Then David summoned the priests, Zadok and Abiathar, and these Levite leaders that I'm about to name. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Uriel, Asaiah, Joel, Shemaiah, Eliel, and Aminadab.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
He called them, and then he said to them, You are the leaders of the Levite families. You must purify yourselves and all your fellow Levites, so you can bring the ark of the Lord, the God of Israel, to the place I have prepared for it.
Yeah.
Because you Levites did not carry the ark the first time, the anger of the Lord our God burst out against us.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
The Levites weren't. It was not. Uzzah wasn't a Levite, so God's like, fuck off.
Yeah. He was like, I don't care. I don't care why you're touching me. That totally
justifies God killing somebody for trying to stop the ark from tipping.
The guy's like,
what the fuck?
The guy's like, I'm sorry I'm not a Levite, but you're about to fall.
Right.
Can I help you stand?
Yeah.
Master?
Jesus.
And he's like, die. We, David continued, failed to ask God how to move it properly.
I think that's a bunch of bullshit, personally.
I do as well. You got to ask how to pick it up and carry it.
We find out later that they had lost the fucking book of instruction.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, if they needed new instructions, shouldn't God have reached out and been like, hey, you know, I noticed you don't have the book of instructions, so, like, before you go die,
right,
I'm going to send down a new bit of instructions to somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you guys just listen to that, and that's how you do it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But no, he just fucking kills the guy that's trying to help out.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
The story is dumb and mean.
If God were real in this story, in this context, God was a motherfucking dick.
He sure as fuck was.
He sucked.
Yep. That's rude. I know we went over this last
fucking
night.
Crap.
Yep.
Sorry, I don't like God there for that thing.
I know.
I made an image that says #justice for Uzzah. I think I said that the last time, didn't I?
I really like that. Yeah, and you said nobody liked it except for like one person.
Very disappointed in that.
Shame on you guys.
I thought it was a great little fucking image thing.
I want it on a shirt.
Right? Yeah. No one would know what the fuck it is.
Especially Christians.
They'd be like, I don't believe in that Black Lives Matter shit.
Right?
And we'd be like, you're an idiot.
Yeah. This is literally from the Bible. It's the guy who tried to stop the ark from falling over, and God was like, I don't care, just let me fall. I will kill you for touching me, stupid.
But I would want to talk to the one person that does know what it is.
Yeah.
That came up and be like, is that
what that Bible?
Yeah. And I'd be like, really? You know what that is?
You actually read it? Let's talk. So, David's not talking anymore. Okay. He's done.
He's done talking?
He's done talking.
All right.
So the priests and the Levites purified themselves in order to bring the ark of the Lord, the God of Israel, to Jerusalem.
Okay.
Then the Levites carried the ark of God on their shoulders with its carrying poles.
Yep.
Just as the Lord had instructed Moses.
Great.
They carried it correctly.
Yeah.
And that's very importante.
I guess.
David also ordered the Levite leaders to appoint a choir of Levites who were singers and musicians to sing joyful songs to the accompaniment of harps, lyres, and cymbals. Mm-hmm. Do you suppose he was dancing naked?
Probably. He liked to do that. So.
He sure did. So the Levites appointed Heman, son of Joel, along with his fellow Levites.
Yeah.
You're not going to say it, huh?
He's got the power.
He's got the power.
You know?
By the power of Grayskull.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Asaph, son of Berechiah, and Ethan, son of Cushiah, from the clan of Merari. The following men were chosen as their assistants: Zechariah, Jaziel, Shemiramoth.
Jaziel sound like they should be in charge of the band.
Right?
I'm just saying, Jaziel with a name like that, you should be in charge of the band.
Seriously.
Right?
Shemiramoth, Jehiel, Uni, Eliab, Benaiah, Messiah, Mattithiah, Eliphelehu, Micneiah, and the gatekeepers. But not the keymasters. Obed-Edom and Jeel.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Not the keymasters, just the gatekeepers.
Just the gatekeepers.
The musicians, Heman, Asaph, and Ethan, were chosen to sound the bronze cymbals. Okay? That's what they did.
Okay.
Very important you know this.
Bronze cymbals. Got it.
Zechariah, Aziel, Shemiramoth, Jehiel, Uni, Eliab, Messiah, and Benaiah were chosen to play the harps.
Oh, okay.
Okay? They played the harps.
And isn't that what David played for for Saul.
Yep.
So, like, that's a very coveted position, probably, since David was a harp player also, right?
He was a harpy.
He's like...
he was a harpy.
Although he had to play a harp while some dude was throwing spears at his head.
I know, right?
So, there's that.
Medithiah, Eliphalu, Micniah, Obed-Edom, Jeiel, and Azaziah were chosen to play the lyres. Bring!
What is a lyre? Is that the guitar type thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I'm not sure. But you're going to look it up and you'll let us know in just a second here.
I am.
Kaniah.
It's like a harp. It's like a fucking stand-up harp.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. It's a different kind of harpy.
That's.
Yeah.
What do you need a harp and a lyre for?
Because
I guess it's almost like a...
It would be like asking, why do you need a trumpet and a saxophone?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I guess you're right.
Because they're both...
Yeah.
Blowy brass instruments, right?
Right.
Kenaniah, the head Levite, was chosen as the choir leader because of his, let me spell it out for you.
Okay.
Skill.
Oh, yeah.
He had mad skill.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Berechiah and Elkanah were chosen to guard the ark.
2 people.
Guard that God real good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shebaniah, Jehoshaphat, Nathaniel, Amasai, Zechariah, Benaiah, and Eleazar, all of whom were priests, I'll have you know, were chosen to blow the trumpets, but not the saxophones, as they marched in front of the Ark of God.
Okay.
That's why they only needed 2 guards, because they had all these other people around.
Right, yeah. I guess in a crunch, you could take your trumpet and start, bashing people with it. So.
Yeah. Nobody was going to sneak up on them.
Right, yeah.
Obed-Edom and Jehiah were chosen to guard the ark. Didn't
we just say that? Exactly?
No, because before it was Berechiah and Elkanah.
Oh, so what the fuck? Why are there... I don't understand.
They did it in shifts.
Okay, all right.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I really don't know.
They had to be able to sleep sometimes.
Yeah, but why didn't they just list all the 4 people that were listed to guard the ark?
Because they did not hire
in the first place.
They did not hire a good editor.
Okay.
To be consistent and concise.
Yeah. From like one paragraph to the next, even.
In the same paragraph.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Then David and the elders of Israel and the generals of the army went to the house of Obed-Edom to bring the ark of the Lord's covenant up to Jerusalem with a great celebration.
We just did the story after the fact. Like they were like already...
Yeah.
They were setting it up. They just hadn't gone and got it yet.
Yeah.
Now they're getting it.
So I didn't understand that at the beginning.
Right.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I didn't either.
That was just poor writing.
I agree.
The author of this book is
It's the Bible's fault.
It is.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I
thought you were making fun of me, and I was like, you were confused too.
I was. I'm not saying I wasn't.
Okay.
I agree.
You just sounded a little bit...
I fully 100% agree with you.
Okay.
That it was confusing.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's just your tone of voice made it sound like you were being like facetious.
I think it's just leftover snarkiness that I have towards the Bible that just carried through in that sentence.
And that came out on me.
Right.
Get it off.
I'm sorry.
I don't want that on me.
I'm trying. That's why I said I'm sorry.
I appreciate that.
Right.
Love you.
Love you.
And because God was clearly helping the Levites as they carried the Ark of the Lord's covenant, they sacrificed 7 bulls and 7 rams. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do all the time.
Yeah.
When I'm carrying shit.
Right. Especially when I'm carrying groceries. Mm-hmm. Although most of them have already been sacrificed, they're in my bag.
I do not carry groceries except for in the door.
I pay someone else to sacrifice those things for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie, we are so spoiled now with Instacart because I hate grocery shopping. Like, it makes me full of anxiety and anger.
Well, it takes a shit ton of time to do also. We've determined that just in saving time, it saves us money.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Well, I mean, think about it, too. Like, for us living in this small town, the nearest grocery store is, like, 35 to 45 minutes away.
Right, right.
And then, so, that's, like, an hour lost just in driving.
Right.
Right? And then there's the couple hours of shopping if you're shopping for a week or two, right?
Yeah.
And then, you got to bring all that shit back and you got to unload it. But even before that, there's making the grocery list, which if you're doing any kind of meal planning even the Vegas, I guess I need like 5 or 6 dinners this week. I don't really want to plan it out, but I don't know, maybe lasagna, frozen lasagna, shit like that. Right. Like, even the grocery list making is about an hour of my time. Yeah. So, I don't have it in me. By the time I've made the grocery list, I don't have it in me to get in my car and go grocery shopping. Right. It's just, ugh. And people, and I hate them. And it's horrible. It's horrible out there in that world. Right. I love you guys, but it's horrible out there. Right. Yeah. So, yeah, we are very spoiled, and we have our groceries delivered, and it is well worth the money for us. Yes. And also because we can compare prices of things at different stores more easily through Instacart. Yeah. So before, like, if I really wanted to save $1, I would shop at 3 different grocery stores because I had an idea of what items were cheaper. And we used to go out in the middle of the night and shop at like 3 or 4 different stores. Yep. It was crazy. And coupon cutting, the whole 9 yards. We did it all. We were poor. Right. So, yeah, we did that. And I will never do it again. I will always use my Instacart. Right. Worth the money. Yep. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm going now. Okay. David was dressed in a robe of fine linen, so he was not naked. As were all the Levites who carried the ark, and also the singers, and Kenaniah the choir leader. Mm-hmm. David was also wearing a priestly garment. Okay. So he had a robe and a priestly garment. Right. Did he have the, what do you call that thing? The ephod? Ephod? Is that right? Yeah. That's right. I would hope he did, because he had it the first time when he was dancing naked. That's all he was wearing. Right. So all Israel brought up the ark of the Lord's covenant with shouts of joy, the blowing of ram's horns and trumpets, but not saxophones, the crashing of cymbals, and loud playing on harps and lyres. Yeah. But as the ark of the Lord's covenant entered the city of David, Michal, the daughter of Saul, looked down from her window. Yep. Oh, well, this is where he's dancing naked. But he's not naked. He's got clothes on. Wait, what? Because, look, I know. They said he had his garments on. Yeah, he's got a robe and a priestly garment. When she saw King David skipping about and laughing with joy, she was filled with contempt for him. The end. Well, yeah. We understand why, but, why is he wearing clothes? He's supposed to be naked. That's bullshit. That dude came into town naked, man. He was supposed to be coming into town naked. That's fucking crap. The fact that they left that out, the whole reason that she was filled with contempt was not just that he was dancing, but that he was dancing naked with joy. That statue of David is naked. Yeah. Because, David gets naked, man. Well, not in First Chronicles. Well, First Chronicles got it wrong. They did. I refuse to believe this version because I like the other one better. I mean, we know that this was written by somebody who was trying to make David look good. Right, yeah. And so they took out that nudity. Why are you dancing naked? So he's like, we'll just leave that bit out. Yeah, nobody will notice. Right? We noticed. Yeah, we did. I was looking for his ding dong. Yeah. It's like he's trying to create an alternate reality here. Mm-hmm. You know? Well. Okay, well, I again, no, he was naked. He was naked. Yeah. Period, the end. We don't need to take a vote on that. No. We're decreeing that is the case. David was naked. Yeah. All right. That was First Chronicles Chapter 15. Sure as fuck was. And we will be back tomorrow. With Saturday Q&A. Yeah, that. And then on Sunday we'll be back with Sacrilegious Book Club. Yeah, because we got one more before we're pausing, sort of. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and then you'll have the weekly replay. Yep. And then on Monday, we'll be back with First Chronicles Chapter 16. That's right. All right. We'll see you guys then. Bye. Bye. Husband. Wife. Do you know what today is? Yes. I do know what today is. It's Saturday Q&A, and I'm dyslexic. I sing it backwards. It's Q&A Saturday. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. I was just saying that I keep switching my fucking words around. You fucking did it right off the bat. Yeah. Good job. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sorry, all right, guys. So what are we Q&Aing today? There wasn't a whole heck of a lot because we've already done this. So, from
First
and second
right.
Samuel or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
but what chapters were we going over?
We're going over First Chronicles Chapters 11 through 15.
Okay.
And what we are going to answer is a little bit about how many times David was made king and what the hell he was wearing.
Okay. So it's almost like a contradictions episode. Sort of.
Maybe, not really.
Somewhat, kind of.
No.
But, okay. It's something. We're questioning things.
It's a thing.
And we're going to answer them anyway.
It's a thing.
All right.
We'll chat about it.
Let's go fucking answer some shit.
I'll tell you some stuff.
All right.
Okay, so let's talk about David being made king.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in First Chronicles chapter 11, verses 1 through 3, we read that the elders declare David king at Hebron.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, prior to that moment, only one of the tribes of Israel recognized David as king.
Judah?
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't write that down.
I think it was Judah.
I don't know.
It was some tribe anyway.
Yeah, I'm not even going to pretend I know.
Okay.
But only one of them did.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
The other tribes recognized Saul's son Ishbosheth, who was murdered according to 2 Samuel chapter 4.
Okay.
So now the tribes are like, oh shit, we don't have a king. So they turn to David.
I gotcha.
Okay? Now, one interesting thing is that the chronicler does not even mention the 7 years that David reigned over Judah. So yeah, Judah. Judah was the one.
Okay.
He doesn't even mention that though.
Just leaves that shit right out.
He just leaves it out.
Okay.
He begins with a crowning at Hebron when all of Israel acknowledges his kingship.
Right.
So it's like, 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, he doesn't probably, I mean, like, we've talked about this before. The chronicler wants to, like, make David seem as magnificent as possible, right? Mm-hmm. And if you say out loud that he ruled somewhere for 7 years without being acknowledged as the king of all of Israel,
it's not that the chronicler is lying. He's just leaving out important information.
Yeah.
So we had wondered how many times he had been anointed, though.
Yeah.
This was David's third anointing.
The one at Hebron?
Yeah.
Okay. So
the first anointing was when David was very young. And it happened in front of his family and Samuel.
Right.
And that was when he was like on the farm or whatever.
Yeah. And that was the first story that we heard about him being anointed king.
Yeah. And that was in 1 Samuel chapter 16.
Okay.
Okay. The second time he was anointed and recognized by the tribe of Judah after the death of Saul.
Okay.
Okay. So that was when he started ruling over Judah. Okay. And that was in 2 Samuel chapter 2.
Okay.
Okay. And this third anointing was after the defeat of what's-his-butt, Ishbosheth.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
So the elders of Israel received David's leadership because he was an Israelite himself.
Yeah.
Even though David had, of course, at that point, up until that point, been living among the Philistines.
Got it.
But they were like, but you're still an Israelite.
But they made him seem better there, like, because he was killing Philistines on the side, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I got a side gig killing Philistines. Even though I live with them, I still kill them.
I still kill them.
Right?
So David and all of Israel went to Jerusalem. Okay?
Yep.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
Yeah. And at that point, it was just a small Canaanite city in the center of Israel.
Okay.
400 years after God commanded Israel to take the whole land, this little city was still in Canaanite hands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they took it.
Oh, so this is when they took it.
Yeah, this is when they took it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So because of its location, Jerusalem was an easily defended city. That made the Jebusites overconfident. And then David and his men took the stronghold of Zion.
Well, it's that and it's David.
It's David.
For fuck's sake.
So they took it.
He killed his tens of thousands.
He did.
So,
he really did. Know? And he had his 30 and his 300.
Yeah.
And his 3.
Those other 2.
Yeah.
And then there was that one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had his lyres and harpists.
He did.
But not a saxophone player.
Sometimes he had clothes.
And cymbals.
And sometimes he didn't.
Yep. Jerusalem became the capital city of David's kingdom, which was good as It had no prior tribal association, and therefore it was good for a unified Israel.
Gotcha.
And the geography of the city made it easy to defend against a hostile army.
But obviously this didn't hold up because there was a bunch of, like
right.
a slew of fucking shitty kings after this.
Right, exactly.
So, and then there was the exile. So, like, oops.
But until that happened, it was a really good spot.
Right.
So, about his clothing and what he was wearing when he danced his little ding-dong self into the city.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, the difference is that where we read it earlier in either, I don't remember if it was 1st or 2nd Samuel,
sure.
but it was the book of Samuel.
Yeah.
Okay. We thought he was naked except for his ephod.
Right. Yeah.
And then in this one, it says he had vestments and his robes and clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So I read a couple of apologists that tried to reconcile the two by saying, no, it wasn't that he was naked. It was that he had removed all of his priestly garb and so was dressed as just the common man. And that's why when he danced into town and his wife Michael saw him, that's why she disdained him. It wasn't that he was naked.
Definitely not how it read in the original section.
Right. No, I'm not saying that I agree with him.
And moreover, in the section that the chronicler wrote, he wrote that he was dressed in priestly garments.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, how do you get that he was... there's still, regardless of how you look at this, there are still two separate fucking stories.
They are.
And in one, the answer is he was naked.
He was naked except for his ephod. Because they did mention he was wearing his ephod.
Yes. But I will take David was naked for 200, Alex.
Yes.
And he was.
Yes. Except Alex is dead.
Oh, so, yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah.
That was not a... I forgot. Because Alex was my whole life growing up.
We just always will say Alex.
Yeah.
I don't care who the new host is. I don't even know who the new host is. I think it's Mayim Balak. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Sorry.
Yeah.
She played Blossom. So
I stopped. Not that I ever really cared about Jeopardy. It was just something fun, like if it was on to just try to answer the questions.
Yeah.
But like my whole life it was Alex Trebek. So
yeah, it's just Alex.
It's Alex Trebek.
Yeah, and that's what you'll take for 200. Obviously.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Sorry.
I don't know what to say. I'm just bringing you the info.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And that's the info that I have for today.
And we're sorry because
it's not my fault,
it's all fucking repeat crap.
Yeah.
We're like, what are we doing? What are we covering?
So that's why I tried to do a little bit of rabbit holing.
Yeah.
And even at that, this is all I could come up with that sounded interesting in such a way to talk about.
Got it.
Oh my gosh. Our googly thing is making an odd
something
noise.
Is disconnected from the internet.
Whoa, it's making a scary noise.
It is.
Okay, well, on that note,
we gotta go.
We gotta go, guys.
Our internet's flashing. And our cat's freaked out, actually.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
What is happening?
I don't know. We gotta go check this out.
Okay, bye.
We'll report back later.
Husband.
Wife.
Do you know what today is?
I do.
It's Sacrilegious Book Club.
I was waiting to see if you got that one right.
Yeah, I did.
Or called it Book Club Sacrilegious.
Or Sacrilegious Club Book.
Or Club Discourse Sacrilegious.
What?
So I don't know.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That's too many.
Too many?
You went too far, sir.
Never too far.
So today we are covering, we're finishing up, I should say, the book of Joshua in Asimov's Guide to the Bible.
Right. And I always want to say galaxy when you say that.
Asimov's Guide to the Galaxy?
Always.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I know, but like I hear guide to and I'm like galaxy.
Fair.
Yeah.
I definitely am a hoopy food and I sass where my towel is at.
You either get it or you don't.
Mm-hmm. If you know, you know.
So we should mention a couple of things here today.
Okay.
The first is that Isaac Asimov is not the greatest person on the planet.
He is a sexist schmuck.
Right. And we're every time we do a book club, we're going to say that because it's true.
It is true.
So it is what it is. And we found it out after we started reading the book. So We're not going to not read it. We're just going to disclaim it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we are going to take a break from it. But we'll get into that in a bit.
Oh, we're not going to get into that right now?
No, we'll get into that at the end.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going to introduce the other book that we're going to read.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Great. We'll get into that at the end then.
Yeah.
So are we done with the intro then?
This is the end of the intro.
This is the end of the intro?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we're finishing up the book of Joshua in Asimov's Guide to the Bible. And the book of Joshua started on page 208. But today we're covering pages 217 to 225, beginning with Miram.
Sounds great.
On page 217.
Okay, Miram.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a place, by the way.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So last time we read about how the southern kingdoms formed a confederacy and marched against Gibeon. Do you remember that? And Joshua made the sun stand still?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the southern kingdoms. This time we're reading about the cities of northern Canaan forming a league.
Okay.
Okay, a league of their own. Okay, so the kings met at Miram. Okay. Which is likely the northernmost enclosed body of water through which the Jordan River flows, now known as Lake Hula.
Okay.
And so it's one of three. The other two were the Dead Sea and the Sea of Galilee.
Got it.
Okay. And that's it for that section.
Okay.
So
they met there.
Yeah. Yep. That's where they met.
Okay.
And it's a place that is.
And there's water there.
Yep. It's water.
Some water.
So the next section is Zidon, and we're still on page 217. That's how small that section was.
Oh wow.
Okay. Joshua 1. Boom. Okay. And then he chased those guys all the way to Sidon, a city on the Mediterranean shore.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except that, no, he probably didn't because that's too far away.
Okay.
And anyways, those people never got hammered by the Israelites. So clearly an exaggeration.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They did not chase them all the way to the Med.
Right. They won and that was it.
They won.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Glass manufacturing, Sidon's most important enterprise in the Phoenician era, was conducted on a vast scale. And the production of purple dye was almost as important. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think we talked last time about how the Phoenicians were known for purple or something.
Okay. I don't recall that, but okay. I mean, maybe we did. I don't know.
I read a lot, so it could just be something that I read,
right?
And that I'm confusing.
But they're known for purple.
They're so known for purple. Okay. And this is what Asimov says. The people of the region were famous for their manufacture of a purple-red dye and made use of it in their own clothing to such an extent that the color gave a name to the people and the land.
Oh, wow.
The Greek name Phoenicia is from their word meaning purple-red.
Huh.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Yeah.
And, of course, the Phoenicians were the guys that invented the alphabet.
Phonetical.
Yeah.
Right.
The phonetic alphabet.
Yeah.
They did that around the time of Joshua.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right? And here's the thing, a lot of different places on the continent, not the continent, the globe, the world, the planet, okay? Yeah. A lot of different places invented writing around the same time. Okay? Just recording stories and stuff. But the alphabet, the Phoenicians were the first to take sound symbols. So instead of having a picture represent a word, they had a symbol represent a sound, which is where we get the word phonetics.
Okay.
And that means
that makes
hooked
sense.
On phonics.
So it wasn't that there wasn't written languages before this. It was just that there wasn't symbols that represented sounds type language.
So that you would know how to pronounce it later.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's actually very interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did that, like I said, around the time of Joshua. Okay? So, there's a lot of different ways to say this name. Zidon, Sidon, Seda. Okay? And it's the third largest city in Lebanon. Lebanon, sorry. And it is located on the Mediterranean coast.
Okay.
And the Phoenician name for it probably meant fishery or fishing town.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. And then I was looking it up to see if it's a place that still existed because as of Asimov's time, it did.
Right.
And he mentioned that it's where a pipeline ended.
Okay.
Which I thought was interesting. But I was like, can that possibly still be true?
Right.
So this I took from Wikipedia. Okay. After years of constant arguing between Saudi Arabia and Syria and Lebanon over transit fees, the emergence of oil supertankers and pipeline breakdowns, the section of the line beyond Jordan ceased operation in 1976. So that would have been after the time that Asimov wrote what he wrote about it.
Yeah.
The remainder of the line between Saudi Arabia and Jordan continued to transport modest amounts of petroleum until 1990.
Okay.
When the Saudis cut off the pipeline in response to Jordan's support of Iraq during the first Gulf War.
Okay.
Today, the entire line is unfit for oil transport.
Gotcha.
So it's just a place that basically was kind of important for a little bit, but then eventually just declined.
But the city's still there.
It's
just
still
not
there. It's just not
its main source of whatever is gone.
Yeah, so it's run down and emptying out now.
Okay.
It's going into ghost town mode because they're kind of like here when the GE plant closed.
Right. It wasn't GE.
It wasn't GE?
GM.
GM, that's what I meant to say. You know how I get my letters mixed up? Yeah, GM. Yeah. The GM plant closed, and for a while it was like Dayton was going to fall off the map, but then they did a big reconstruction downtown, and they're trying to turn it around and pull it out.
Yeah.
So, that thing.
Right.
Okay, so, that's that section. The next section is the Philistines on page 219.
Damn Philistines.
Bourgeoisie. So, this is what Asimov has to say.
Okay.
Even under the idealized picture of the conquest as presented in the book of Joshua, there was no denying that sections of Canaan remain unconquered.
Yeah, obviously.
No shit, right?
Yeah.
And so from there on, Asimov goes into great detail, boring, about the 5 cities of Philistia. The region that was once known as Canaan and now known as Palestine.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where we're at. Okay, and he talks about these 5 cities: Ekron, Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, and Gaza.
It's funny because and this is touching on modern day Israel, but there's still those separate sections of Israel that are still under their Islamic and they're ruled by Islamic groups,
Yeah.
And so it's a sore point of
it's a point
of
contention for the peoples that live there.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because you could almost say that it never fully happened.
Right. Exactly. So. Exactly. So those 5 cities. Ready?
Yeah.
Ekron is now a village named Akir, so it still exists.
Okay.
Okay. Ashdod was the most powerful in its prime, and it is now the village of Esdod. Okay. Ashkelon was a seaport, and it is now a desolate site. So it's about done.
Got it.
Gath, famous for being the home of the city of Goliath.
Okay.
Yep. Thoroughly vanished, and its exact site is uncertain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's done and gone.
Got it.
And then, of course, Gaza survived the best, and we all know Gaza. The Gaza Strip.
Right. Well, that's not a city; that's an area.
Right, but the city of Gaza is in the Gaza Strip.
Got it.
And it still exists.
Right.
So, so that's that section. Next comes the tribes on page 222. Okay. So, he had a thing to say, and I'm just going to repeat what he said.
Okay. Yeah.
Despite the admitted incompleteness of the conquest, the book of Joshua goes on to describe the allotment of land in Canaan to each of the tribes according to the instructions Joshua is recorded as having received from God.
Yeah.
Almost all the rest of the book of Joshua is given over to a painstaking account of the division of the land.
And we discussed later, because we came across where, hey, they didn't exactly conquer all these people.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, wait, but they
Exactly.
What's going on?
That's why I love that Asimov keeps pointing this out.
Right.
He's like...
Because it's like, no, you guys didn't actually have that land.
Yeah, exactly. So he goes on to say, it makes for very dull reading, but it takes the place of a map in modern books.
Sure.
Which I thought was funny.
Yep.
So shout out to East Side Gang.
Okay.
Which was Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh.
Right.
And they were covered the land east of the Jordan.
Right.
Okay. They received that land.
Yep.
Okay. And then Asimov breaks down which tribe lived where on the west side of the Jordan.
Okay.
That's why I just wanted to give a quick shout out to East Side Gang.
Sure.
Okay. So Asimov says all these tribal boundaries were idealized versions referred back in time from the situation as it existed in the period of the monarchy.
Okay.
They could not have existed in the form given at the time of the conquest.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
And he went through each of them, and I started to take notes on each of them, and then I was like, I deleted.
Don't really care that much.
I deleted it all because do you really care which parts, which tribe was the southernmost, which one was on the coast, which one was northernmost? That's all it was, and I just don't care.
Right.
So
I gotcha.
Apologies if you do care, but I don't.
It's in the book.
It's in the book. Yeah, you read it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he goes on to say that, and I really was glad of this because we've asked about this, the tribe of Levi.
Yeah.
And did they have land or didn't they? I don't understand, right? He actually addresses this. Okay. The tribe of Levi received no actual land grant. Its central role was that of serving as a priesthood, and for that purpose, it was considered enough that its members be granted a number of towns scattered throughout the various tribal areas.
And that was kind of my thought as to what had happened.
Right. It was really confusing that they didn't have land, but they were still...
I don't think they spelled it out at first. When they were divvying up the land, they're just and then the Levites will live amongst them, right?
Yeah.
And then, but maybe they did, but I might have missed it or something. But then later on, they did. I did hear at some point in our reading of the Bible that they were getting cities and they would have the pasture land outside of them or whatever.
Yeah, but it was confusing because they weren't given land, but they had towns, and I'm like, the towns are on the land.
It's still fucking land, yeah.
Yeah, so they just weren't given free range land.
Right,
They were given towns.
Right.
But
that's still fucking land.
It is, yeah. So, okay, that's that section. And finally, we finish off with Mount Ephraim on page 224.
Okay.
Joshua dies at the end of the book of Joshua.
Yep.
Along with Eleazar, who was the son of Aaron and the nephew of Moses.
Got it.
Okay, so they die.
Okay.
And then Asimov says, with the end of the book of Joshua, we can consider Canaan as essentially Israelite territory, even if not completely so.
Gotcha.
So he's like, they say that they have it, and we will just pretend, even though we all know better.
Right.
That is what
we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
So that concludes the book of Joshua. Okay.
Yep.
What we had said during our last book club was that for multiple reasons, one of which is that Asimov was a lech, and we just really wanted to give some space to, think about that, and the whole separating the artist from the art, and don't throw out the baby with the bathwater, and we still respect and admire the work that he did, but we don't want to celebrate him. We're just going to step back from him for a minute, and it was convenient to do so right at this moment. Because we're catching up to where we are in our daily reading of the Bible.
Yeah.
Too quickly.
Definitely.
And so it just made sense to take a break. And we had talked about wanting to read some Jewish fairy tales and legends and myths and stuff.
Right.
So toward that end, I ordered a couple of different books. And after looking them over, the one that I decided we're going to do is, it's called A Treasury of Jewish Folklore, edited by Nathan Osubel.
Yep.
And I just wanted to put that out there to give you guys time to get it if you wanted to read it. I ordered from Thrift Books, which I've said before. If you don't want to order through Amazon, is a great place. It arrived in less than a week, so it's not like I had to wait forever. When we start the book club next weekend with this book, I'm going to give an introduction to the book so that you will actually have 2 weeks to order this book if you're wanting to read along with us.
And just out of curiosity, did you have a chance to look into it? Like, are we going to be doing like an entire story for each one, or what's it look like to you?
From what I could tell, they're really short stories. There's a ton of stories in here. So what I was thinking is that I might cover like 5 stories at a time, or they're also broken up into sections, so that won't be hard and fast.
Okay.
I think I'll take it the way I was doing with Asimov, where sometimes I would take a section and it was large enough that I would break it down into 2 or even 3 different days.
Sure.
Or, if it's a short section, I might just cover all of it.
Okay.
So, I read the first one, and it's really cute, and I liked it, and they seem to have, like, a lot of morals or, like, a point to the story that is just really cool.
And are they wrapped in, like, biblical things that are going on, or you didn't really notice so much?
I only read one, so okay. I'm not going to say that like, represents the entirety of the book.
Got it.
And like I said, I will give a better introduction to the book itself next time. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what we're getting into here, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
No, we definitely wanted to go down rabbit holes.
Right.
Here's some rabbit holes.
Exactly. And my intention is I'm not going to read the book or read the stories because copyright and all that. What I will do is I'm going to read, like I said, about 5 stories, and I will tell you guys the stories.
Right.
Like, I'll tell you, basically, this is what happened.
Sure.
And, this is, I think, what you're supposed to do. And we'll just, discuss it from there.
Okay.
Okay? But, again, the book is A Treasury of Jewish Folklore, edited by Nathan Ausubel, Ausubel.
All right.
And next week, we will do an intro to the book.
Sounds great.
All right?
Yeah. All right. So that was the end of our Sacrilegious Book Club for today.
Yes.
And tomorrow, I'll have my our weekly replay here going on today. And then tomorrow we'll be back with...
It will be First Chronicles Chapter 16.
There you go. All right. We'll see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.